Hey boys and girls, happy Thursday. Just wanted to check in with you and do our little morning routine and go over a couple of things that you might need to know for the next couple days. First of all, tomorrow is the day off. I'm kind of liking the fact that you only have to work 4 days out of the week, and Friday can be used as kind of a catch-up day if you weren't able to get things done. Gives you a chance to relax and have some fun as well. First of all, today you are going to be talking about area in math, and when you are measuring area, we're going to measure it in what's called square units. Now, it's very simple to do this. When you look at this purple square right here, all that you're going to do is count the inside space. It's kind of like the carpet that covers the floor, or maybe you have a fenced-in backyard. It's all the grass that makes up the yard within the fenced-in area. One thing that I would suggest doing, because you need to count very carefully and you need to keep track of where you're at, is as you count them to put a little dot in each one, just to keep track of where you are. So 1, 2, 3, 4 squares make up this shape. So that means the area is 4 square units. Now what's interesting is if you look at this next shape, it's very different from the square, but it also is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4 square units. So shapes can be different and still have the same amount of area. Now, something that's real easy to do on a rectangle is if you count the top row, you'll see that there's 4, and there's another row that matches it. So you could use your multiplication skills and simply multiply. 4 times 2 rows equals a total area of 8 square units. You'll notice that I'm abbreviating square with SQ period. You can do that in your answers as well. Now the bottom shape I want you to take a look at, because you'll notice that the middle of it is white. It's kind of like a square donut. So there's nothing in the middle. You are not going to count that. So if you mark all your dots in each square and count around, this also has an area of 8 square units. 3 on top, 3 on the bottom, but only 2 in the middle row. So today when you're working on your assignment, keep in mind that you are counting the inside area of each space, and help yourself out by marking them with dots to keep track of where you are. And it's okay to abbreviate square on your math paper, SQ period. All right, tomorrow is the hand-in day, so I am going to be sending out an email blast this morning to all third grade parents. It'll be the master list of everything that you need to go through, workbooks and tear out, all the sheets that we sent home in the baggie the last time there was pickup. And if you can just organize them by subject, make sure your name and number is on it. Also make sure you've done both sides of papers if there were 2 sides assigned. It'll just help us out a lot when we're going through all those papers and grading them. And then your parents will be dropping that off tomorrow in the gym and picking up the next packet for the next couple of weeks of school. All right, so the question today is, what is your favorite restaurant? I gotta say, when my family's like, oh, where should we go? And we can't decide, a lot of times we just end up going to Oscar's. We love their pizza, we love their char-buffed wings. So that's probably the closest place to where I live that we go to a lot. When I was growing up, though, our favorite place to go was just a family restaurant that we would go to for breakfast every Saturday morning with our neighbors called Oberhoy's. And I loved it because it had a counter with round seats that you could twirl on, which was really fun as a kid to do that. Our fact of the day: some chickens lay green or blue eggs. Sounds like an Easter chicken to me. I have seen colored eggs though. Also, when I've gone to a county fair before, I've seen some really strange looking chickens. Chickens that don't look like the ones that you and I are used to seeing all the time. And joke of the day: why didn't the tree answer the question? Because he was stumped. And the last advice is this: being generous is giving away half of your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. not your egg salad sandwich. Ugh, I hate egg salad, so I wouldn't be having that anyway. But I think the advice has to do with sometimes it's harder to give up things that you really, really like than it is to give away something that you really don't care for so much. But it's definitely a more generous heart to give away something that you really enjoy, that you think someone else would enjoy too. All right, guys, enjoy the weekend, and I will talk to you and have another video ready next Monday. Bye-bye. Miss you guys.